Hey everyone, I have something a little different for you today, and it's a challenge, and I'm calling it the Live Like You Were Dying Challenge. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and maybe you've heard the Tim McGraw song that has the same name, and I'm not just thinking about the song, but I'm thinking about life in general. And I think a lot of times we live like, we might live forever, or, that's a long way in the future for us to even think about that kind of stuff. But for some people, that's a reality. They're told, here's the amount of time we estimate you have left, and you have to make different decisions in your life at that point, right? And the song itself, it's talking about this situation, and it's saying, I loved deeper, I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I was denying. I think if we truly just put ourselves in this position, and let's say for a month, 30 days, we sit down and we say, let's imagine that this was the news that we got, that we only have 30 days left on this earth. How is it that we would choose to spend our time? How is it that we would talk to other people, right? I mean, any conversation that we had with someone could be the very last one that we ever had. So, how do we want to leave those conversations? How would it change who we are as people, the grudges that we hold, the forgiveness that we don't give out? And allow that time not to just be about, a bucket list of things that we want to do before our time here on earth is over, but let it be just something that changes the way that we live, because we never truly know. We don't know if tomorrow is the day we go, or if it's the day that someone we love, if that's their last day. But we often live like we have an unlimited amount of time to make these decisions. So hopefully this challenge, if you accept this with me and take it up, that it'll actually change the way that you'd look at life itself. That it would change the way that you live, the way that you interact with others, the way that you choose to hold on to things or let things go, to give forgiveness, to get frustrated, or to just enjoy every moment of your life. And I'm a Christian, so just speaking to the Christians as well. There's, the Bible tells us we don't know what time or day the Lord is going to return. We don't know when we're going to be called home and our time here will be over on this earth, and we need to live every day as if the Lord is coming back that day. And we just don't do that, right? We don't worship the Lord wholeheartedly. We don't turn away from sin in our lives the way that we should. We live as if we have an ample amount of time to make those decisions down the road. But the truth is, we don't know that, right? We have no idea. So hopefully, again, if you take this challenge up with me, that it'll change the way that we live, the way that we love, the way that we interact with others, the way that we worship the Lord, the way that we give our time to Him. It'll change our perspective on what's important in life. So hopefully you take this challenge on with me. Please spread this around. I want to see if we can make an impact on this world for the better. So this is it. Live Like You Were Dying Challenge, 30 days. And let's see. Let's see if we can change our lives for the better through this. Thanks for watching and for sharing. And as always, love you guys.